What is the biggest union I've seen? Union, union, union. Oh my gosh, look at that thing. Welcome back to the Land of House vlog. I've missed making these. Hopefully you've missed watching them. I took a month off. I think it was 160 vlogs that I had filmed. And anyway, I was working 60 plus hours a week, which is actually still going on, but it's almost finished. We've hired some new employees and they start this upcoming week. So I'm super excited to be able to sleep again and not work so much at that job. A lot's happened for the month that I've been gone. And at the same time, not much has happened, if that makes sense. Kids are growing quick. Emma's loving Juice Cup. Arrow is like tripled in size since you saw him last. So I'm going to change up the vlogs a little bit. Traditionally, for the past 100 plus vlogs, I've done about a 20 to 25 minute video. And I think I'm going to reduce that down and try and take 10 minutes of the week to bring you the best content that happens, hopefully. So just want to reduce it down a little bit, and that way I'll have more time to focus on other videos and bring you more content. But we're going to load up the dog, Emma, and Arrow and head over to my mom's house for a bit and just hang out while Ashley is doing her thing today. So Ashley has been working with our pastor, and she's going to be a secretary or assistant to him. Unpaid now, but next year will probably be a paid position. So gives her something to do outside of the house, which she has definitely needed. So while she's out, we're going to go spend some time at Mimi's house. Playhouse is coming along. Hopefully tomorrow I'll get some walls built, and my weed garden is looking fantastic over there. I was able to mow the grass yesterday, and looks really nice. Okay, off to Mimi's house. The neighbors up around from our house have an RV, and they always hit the tree branches in front of our house, and there it is. My dad's got this extension pole with a saw on it. I thought I would take that to the house and maybe cut some of those branches out of the tree. So I think tomorrow is going to be a work day, and so we'll be able to do that. One cool thing that happened while I wasn't vlogging is the channel hit 50,000 subscribers. So if you are an active member on the channel, thank you so much for being here. I definitely appreciate that. It's been a long time coming. I started the channel in February of 2013, and I have 975 videos, I think. Sometimes I think YouTube suppresses certain content, and I know that I'm not a very good editor. I'm also not a very good filmer either, obviously. But anyway, nonetheless, it's been a fun ride, and I have thoroughly enjoyed it. Let's see, so I'm unloading this piece. I think we can get to it tomorrow and cut some of these tree limbs over here along the property. I'd love to pull a ladder up and get the stuff off of the power line too, because there's those two trees there that are doing that. Good morning and welcome to Tuesday work day. I have 4 hours to get as many of these things done as I can. Build 3 1.5 inch pressure tanks for ram pumps. Build this clear pressure tank for the ram pump testing. I've been wanting to do this for a long time, and I'm finally getting around to it. So we'll be able to test out how things react to the pressure built in a ram pump. That video should be coming out next Monday. Let's see, first wall of the Playhouse needs to go up. The shelves that I've been building over here, I have them ready to just go up and get the shelves installed. Let's see, pull in half of the garden fence to make a road for four-wheelers later. Trim the branches on the side of the road, and start filming this. So let's jump into it. So I intend on doing a few videos with this very expensive pressure tank. It actually comes out to about 40 bucks, I think. A bit ridiculous. I intend on putting a pool noodle in here. See how that reacts. I'm going to do a just pressure inner tubes, and then I want to also see how things like tennis balls, ping pong balls, just all kinds of stuff that I want to try out, see how it performs. But it should be pretty cool here. Okay, I got that built, so now I can go out to the creek and test using pool noodles in here as a fill and see how it does over the course of a week. So before I go out and test that, I've already marked this tank off the list. I need to build 3 1¼ pressure tanks, and then we'll head out to the creek and start filming this video. Okay, down here at the creek now. We had a pretty good sized flood, and it washed all the silt away from the pump that was here, so things are looking nice. I want to also pull this stainless steel valve off and see how well it's faring. It's been in there for maybe 3 weeks clicking away, and I'm going to be upgrading the waste valve here in the next, well, by January I should have my stainless steel valves in. They're being manufactured. But I want to see how things are faring. That's keeping up pretty good. And not a lot of silt down there, surprisingly. Very cool. So that's maintaining. Let's go up here and see how the rest of this is doing. Let's see here. Water is definitely down today. Even though we had one big rain, it's been pretty dry. And my socks will be wet for the rest of the day. Okay. I might go ahead and clean this off some. Looks like only one side of the intake is pulling. So since I'm going to be doing this test for a week, I just want to make sure the pump goes steady. I mean, it's been going for 3.5 months non-stop, except for when I changed out that valve. So anyway, let's go ahead and clean this up. I just pulled the valve off the pump, and there's a slight discoloration on the flapper in there, but that seems to be the only wear that I can see. No discoloration of the valve itself, which means the stainless steel is doing its job. So, okay, I'm gonna plop this back on here, and we'll get to test out how well the foam does inside of the pressure tank. Well, that test actually went really well. The foam just smushed really quick, so that video on Monday should be really exciting. Man, my Manfrotto tripods are too heavy. So here's what I was talking about before. See how the tree limb is already touching the power line up there after only 2 years? So let's see if I can get up there in a little bit and get that trimmed. Okay, another thing is marked off my list for today. I just wrapped up this storage shelf. So you'll see more about that coming up pretty soon in a project. Let's see, get back to my list here. Okay. Let's see, where's my pencil? There we go. So, finish installing shop shelves here is now done. So, the things I have left are to go and build the first wall or two of the playhouse, and do the garden fence. And I also want to ride up the mountain on the four-wheeler, because my neighbor purchased some land at the top, and that opens up, I'm going to say maybe a mile or so of trail that zigzags up the mountain. So if we have time, I'll take you up there for that. Just made some fantastic progress on the playhouse. As you can see, have 2 walls on. Went a little higher than I anticipated originally, but it's going to be good. Now, the four-wheeler ride I want to go on is to the top of this mountain right here, and it should be fun. We do have to pass by one of my neighbors, and if he's outside, this ride is going to turn into a 30-minute conversation on micro hydro and solar power. So I'm gonna bring you along for what I can. No go on the mountain. Ran into my neighbor and we talked for 43 minutes. So we'll just have to try the mountain next time. So Ashley has been looking at Pinterest, which is never good, and she wants to repaint the inside of her house from gray to white, including the cabinets. I think the cabinet's gonna be kind of a bluish, a light blue color, like almost white, and the walls will be white. So I thought I would surprise her by painting the bathroom. Go ahead and get one of the rooms started here. I'm hoping that the trim work white is the same white as the paint. We just got the most basic Walmart white that you can get. So I guess we're about to find out if that's going to be what we need. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and pull down pictures and stuff and get this room painted white. That does not look very white. I hope that this right here is going to fix that. Not yet. It still has a bit. I have to stir it a lot. What do we need? Don't touch it. No, 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 no. If it spills, it'll be a big old mess. A big old mess? Yeah, it'd be a terrible mess. If we spill this, Mom would be very upset with us. Is it oil? Definitely gonna have to have 2 coats on this guy. It looks really nice. You think it looks nice? It looks nice. Looks nice. But yeah, I'm definitely going to brighten up our whole house, I do believe. Wow. What are you doing? I'm turning out the fire. You're standing on the toilet. And then on the toilet. Yeah. So just checking, I hit the baseboard, the molding up there pretty good, and it seems like it's really close to the same color, which is really good news. Okay, well I just got the first coat done here, and it looks okay. I'm gonna come back with the second coat for sure, because it's got some patchy spots and it's still gray. But anyway, so this is gonna conclude the return of the vlog for today. And I'm gonna try and bring back the vlog every Thursday. So I've been working typically 60 hours a week at my normal job, plus ram pumps, plus YouTube, and then I'm starting another business the past week. So that's exciting, and you won't hear about that for a while, but I've just got the domain names and loading product and stuff, but always moving forward. Okay. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully next week I will get into something pretty cool. Like I said, I'm going to try and cut the vlogs down from 20 to 25 minutes down to like 10 or 11 minutes. So not exactly sure how I did on this one, but hopefully it's pretty good. Still tired, but this crazy work that I've been doing should be over very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.